Hey you guys, Coach Liz here. This week we are finishing up Element 2 in your life book, so go ahead and catch up if you have not read that yet. But today I wanted to teach you a tool that could help you tackle emotional eating for the rest of your life. Now, we talked about how our thoughts lead to emotions, and those emotions often trigger cravings or habits to try to buffer those emotions. So I want you to be aware of those thoughts and those emotions that you're having and learn how to retrain those habits for healthier habits when we feel an emotion. And it's okay to feel an emotion. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, but it's actually really good to recognize where those emotions are coming from. So I'm going to teach you something that really helps me. It's called a stress menu, or you can call it a blasted menu because the acronym is Blassted, Blasted, and this is my menu. When I have an emotion, if I'm bored, lonely, angry, stressed, sick, tired, excited, or depressed, that often leads to an emotion or a trigger for emotional eating. And so this menu will help you recognize what you can do in place of that habit or that trigger that you used to do. So if you used to go to the fridge when you were bored and get something to eat, that was a habit. So we just have to change the habit. We have to build new roads. Or when we're lonely, or angry, or often all of these emotions lead to emotional eating. Bored, lonely, angry, sad, or stressed, when you're sick, when you're not feeling good, when your back hurts or you have a cold, you crave those comfort foods. When you're tired, when you're excited, or you're depressed, often that leads to emotional eating. So instead of going to the fridge, I want you to jot down what you could do in place of those emotions instead of eating, or instead of something that you're doing that's not helpful, whether it's drinking, smoking. Like, eating is very common though. So when you're bored, instead of eating when you're bored, what could you do? For example, on my stress menu, I have that I could read, I could work out, I could paint my nails, I could call someone, I could clean one thing, I could plan a party, write a letter, draw, paint, craft, plan a vacation. So write something that would either help you with that emotion or bring you joy or relax you. So whether it's cleaning out a drawer or a closet, or washing windows, or taking a hot bath, or going for a walk. So each of those emotions might have something different. When you're lonely, maybe you need to connect, text someone or call someone, make plans to go visit someone, plan lunch with a friend, go hug someone, write in your journal. When you're sick, instead of eating comfort food because you're sick, maybe you need a massage or a hot bath or some sleep, or a hot cup of herbal tea, or watch a show if you can't get out of bed. Or when you're tired, maybe it's 10 deep breaths to kind of like rejuvenate, just re-energize yourself, or a 10-minute power nap, or going for a walk, or a shower, something like that. So you get the point. With each emotion, write down a few things that you could do instead of eating when you have that emotion. When you're bored, lonely, angry, stressed, sick, tired, excited, or depressed. And then next time you feel that emotion, I want you to stop, challenge that thought. Do I really need food, or am I feeling an emotion? And then if it's the emotion, if you're really not hungry, you're just emotional or bored or stressed, tell yourself, you know what, I can have that cookie, but first I'm going to have a big glass of water, and I'm going to choose something off of this menu to do first. And I'll tell you, it usually only takes about 20 minutes for a craving to pass, whether you feed it or not. So sometimes it means getting distracted and going to do something that will help with that emotion, or sometimes it's just sitting with the uncomfortable emotion, and that's okay too. It's uncomfortable, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. So that is my challenge for you, is to get a pen and paper and make your own Blasted menu. Bored, lonely, angry, stressed, sick, tired, excited, or depressed. What can you do instead of eating in those situations? And I would love for you to comment below one thing that you put on your menu. And I hope you have a great day. Hope this helps. Talk to you later.